Bobby's breakdowns, where knowledge grows, entertaining us all as the excitement flows. From films to wrestling, he's the pro.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, coming at you with another stream. Happy Super Bowl Sunday to you all. For you Seahawks and Patriots fans, I'm sure it's a stressful day, but for the rest of the NFL fan bases, we just get to eat, drink, and hopefully watch a good game. But happy Super Bowl Sunday to you all. We have a very important guest joining us today. He has been here plenty of times, and to be completely honest with you, this visit is long overdue. So please welcome back to the channel with open arms, my boy, Tyler Shoop. How you doing, buddy?
Bobby, thanks for having me back on, man. You are right. Long overdue. We meant to have a conversation on here about a year ago. It's long overdue, but I'm glad because a lot of shit's happened in the last year, so I'm fired up to get to talk to you.
Yeah, man, it's been a wild ride. We were supposed to have you on the end of 2025, and then just life got in the way, but it happens, you know.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. There's a good problem with what I'm trying to do right now, so staying busy is the goal.
And we will get into all that, but let's dive into some comments first. Okay. All right, so this was like 30 minutes before we went on. We went live. Hello, Brown Eyes. And then
What's up, Brown Eyes?
This comment. I didn't hear about this, but okay. For wrestling, I heard Kane is coming back. I'm scared about that other wrestlers are absolutely cooked.
I think he's pretty busy being the mayor of Knox County right now. I don't know. I mean, I haven't talked to him in a while. I did train under him and Dr. Tom Pritchard here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Maybe. I think he's pretty busy personally, but you never know. I think Kane, I don't think he's wrestled his last match. I will say that. I think he's definitely got a couple appearances left in his WWE career, but I don't know if a Kane return is imminent, I would say. I think he's got his plate full. Talk about guys being busy right now.
Yeah, I mean, if this was pre-Royal Rumble, where they were for the Royal Rumble, I would have probably been like, that's not an impossible entrant.
Right. Yeah, right.
Because they like to pay well for those legends, so I was like, huh, okay.
Yeah, I think they tried to get Yokozuna again this year.
I mean, listen, it's going to happen one of these days. Enough money makes anything happen. Ryan said, Shoop, there he is.
There it is.
As I read it out loud, I realize what he meant. Okay. The new merch is looking fire. Shoop, the logo is looking slick.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I think the new merch is awesome. It's all up on Pro Wrestling Tees right now. Go find it, Tyler Shoop Pro Wrestling Tees. Talk about long overdue. It's long overdue. I got some new merchandise up on there, but I'm fired up about it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that. I think I'm in need of a new shirt.
The only reason I don't have it on right now is because I haven't cut my sleeves off of it yet, and I wasn't going to hop on here without. Come on.
Oh, well, if you're doing...
I got to be okay.
Bother. I was like, well, no, not going to embarrass myself. I can tell you that.
Save it.
Actually, Ryan, he said I'll send you the link, Robert. Put it in the chat.
Awesome. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I think we can do that. Or in the bio. I think put it in the bio in the chat. But yes. So what is up with Tyler Shoop recently?
Man, I'm just staying busy, traveling around the Southeast wrestling, kicking ass, taking names, and most importantly, training hard. I've been remaining committed to the routine. 2026 ain't going to be no different. The only thing that's going to be different, I will admit, is I feel like I'm going to reach the next level this year. This is the year that I kind of take myself to the next level. This is the year that Tyler Shoop becomes more of a household name for wrestling fans. And you're going to see me popping up in more places, popping up against better talent, beating better talent. I think I'm truly one of the best athletes on the independent scene right now. And I think this is the year that I'm going to break out. And I'm not slowing down at all till I do so.
I love it. I mean, we had that moment last year where you left my jaw on the floor by appearing on AEW.
I got a taste. I got about a 18 to 30-second taste of what it feels like to wrestle on national television. And ever since then, that taste has not left my tongue. I want more. I want more. I'm still hungry, and I'm coming back. And one day I'm going to eventually pay all that off, and it's going to be a lot longer than an 18-second appearance on national television.
When I was doing my year in review video, I was like mapping out January, and I'm like, oh my God. I was like, he was on AEW in January. I felt like that was like the end of 2024. It was just a blur.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, wait, that was 2025?
Yep,
like,
that was right at the beginning of
moly.
2025. Yep, right at the beginning,
like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I had to look it up, and I'm like, no, it was 2025. That's insane. And then, yeah, well, I was at work, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, Shoop? I was just like, I'm like, what? I told
For
my
the record,
coworkers,
I will be prepared now. I hadn't even got my name announced, and all of a sudden, Hangman Adam Page's boot right on the side of my job. My name hadn't even been announced yet. Now that I know, I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready for it.
It was a cheap shot. It was a 100% a cheap shot.
I won't even say it was a cheap shot. He's aggressive, being aggressive, trying to get a win. He's angry. It's a very angry man right there.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mess with him.
But
Listen, you had two very angry men in your face that night, and I don't know.
Both of them are the last two champions of AEW.
Yes, they are. One of them is the current champion too.
Hey, exactly, one of the current champions.
That's crazy. That is crazy to see. Yeah, so go look at go to the comment section. His link to Pro Wrestling Tees is in there. Now, we're gonna talk a little football because I do have a question for you, but we will get into that. It is Super Bowl Sunday. We talked about this off camera, but let's just get these predictions out there and in the wild. Who do you got tonight and why?
For guys like you and non-New England fans, these last 7 years have been real nice, I'm sure. Not having to hear about the Patriots dynasty. But tonight, we take back over. Patriots win 24-23. Game-winning field goal from Borregales coming in tonight. I'm calling it right now. Game-winning field goal. He's my fantasy kicker all year. He held it. This was the best year I've had in fantasy in a while. I'm not going to lie. I didn't win one of my leagues. I didn't win any of them. I was in 3 leagues. I got second in 2 and third in 1. That's a solid year, I'd say. That's better than I did. I think I won 4th in sure. 1 league. I'm the GOAT when it comes to fantasy. I was so fed up with fantasy this year. I lost in the semifinals to a guy that hadn't checked his lineup since October. I know that because Tucker Kraft was still in his lineup, and he tore his ACL in October. So it's like, what the heck, man? How do I still lose? Frustrating. That's frustrating. I put my best team out there. Well, I thought I did, and I'm just like, whatever. I've had enough. I personally am going for the Seattle Seahawks. I'm done with the Patriots. I don't want to see them win for a while. They had their time. And plus, Sam Darnold. A nice comeback story. Drafted by the Jets. Didn't really amount to anything. Then just found his footing in Minnesota. Minnesota had zero faith in him. Seattle had faith in him. And, hey, that's... And I also think if that Seattle defense is on and Sam Darnold does not absolutely, implode, I think they got it. I'm going to go 31-24. I think the Seahawks will score some points. I think they'll score some touchdowns. And I'm still convinced. I've been on the sideline for Sam Darnold's greatest game of his career is that 2016 Rose Bowl game against us at Penn State. Where 2016? Oh my God. The 2016 season, maybe it was 2017, January 2017. We're pushing 10 years. I can't remember what the final score was, 49-47 or something. But, yeah, that was Sam Darnold's coming out party that got him drafted where he got drafted, I think, personally. Yeah. 3rd overall to the Jets. And from that QB class, from that draft class, I don't think anyone would have predicted Sam Darnold being – I keep saying his name different. Sam Darnold being the first one to win a Super Bowl. And, he's the first one to be in a Super Bowl, too. I believe so. I would believe so, yeah. From that draft class. I'm looking up the Penn State Rose Bowl game because now I'm curious what the score was. 52-49. 52-49. Yep. Yeah, I knew it was
January
29.
2nd, 2017.
Wow.
So we're right on the doorstep of 10 years.
I want to
Ugh.
say we were up 27-10, and they came. I mean, I think we scored on 3 straight offensive plays at one point in that game. I think Gesicki, Godwin, and Barkley all scored on 3 straight offensive plays. I think that was just one of the most exciting games I had ever been a part of at any level.
I remember where I was when I was watching it too. I was at Applebee's, and
Oh yeah,
it's me and my parents, my brother. We're just like, we're watching them just go back and forth, just
yep,
exchanging scores, and we're like, what is this? We're like,
yep.
this is pretty fun. So now I do have a question for you because I saw this on Facebook a little while ago. There was an incident with you at a football stadium, and I would just love to get your story on that.
Remind me, I can't remember who was that the Tennessee Vanderbilt state championship game this year.
I believe
'Cause
so.
Okay, yeah, okay. I do. It's coming back to me now. For those who just don't know, my father is a college football coach. He coached at Vanderbilt when I was in high school, and this is his first season back at Vanderbilt. And honestly, growing up, I saw a lot of college football, a ton of different levels. I would say cheering for Vanderbilt and going to games in Nashville was probably the best experience I ever had as a fan of football. And I loved cheering for Vanderbilt because they're kind of like the underdog team, like especially in the SEC. Everyone always counting them out. So I was super excited this year specifically for him to be back at Vanderbilt. Me just watching football as a fan, something to escape wrestling, and I really got into it. I mean, Diego Pavia, I believe was the most valuable player in college football. I mean, Mendoza totally should have won the Heisman. I believe Pavia was the most valuable player to his team. However, so they were super fun to watch, and everyone knows. I mean, I've been living in Knoxville, Tennessee for the last 5 years, and I like being the bad guy. I like cheering against the home team. So it was the perfect storm of my favorite college football team against. I cheer for 2 teams. I cheer for Vanderbilt. I cheer for 3 teams. Vanderbilt, Ole Miss, because that's where my brother's coaching right now. 26-year-old linebackers coach in the SEC. Shout out to Tyler Shoop. He works almost as hard as I do. No one works as hard as me. And then whoever's playing the Vols. And it just happened. One of my teams was playing the Vols. So I was fired up. In Neyland Stadium, it's fourth quarter. We just go up, I think, 21 points. And I'm like, all right, I got that whole Tennessee section is completely empty now. I'm going to take a picture right here, flexing on them, flexing all the fans that left, the 110,000 people in Neyland Stadium. You know what my favorite sound in the world is, Bobby? I don't know if I've ever said this. My favorite sound in the world is a stadium full of silent rednecks. And that was what Neyland Stadium was that night, a stadium full of silent rednecks. And I take a picture and I'm flexing on them. And I was like, and I felt a little nudge behind me. He said, stand up off the wall or whatever. So I was like, hold on, just let me finish taking this picture. Next thing I know, I'm getting tackled by 2 or 3 cops who are just being sore losers because Tennessee's down 21 points to their little brother. Nah, this is Vanderbilt State, and you guys are just trying to get all the black and gold fans out of there so you can even out the ratio because all your rednecks left Neyland Stadium. But it's all good. I was politely asked to leave. I was like, all right, we already won. It's all good. I stood outside, waited for the end of the game. No issues. I wish there was a more exciting story on like I was trying to fight a UT fan. I was literally just trying to take a picture of a stadium full of silent rednecks.
And they gave you nonsense for that?
Because I was leaned up on the barrier when they told me to not lean on the barrier. I mean, I'm not saying Tennessee fans are sore losers, but Tennessee fans are sore losers, and that goes for employees and anyone who works for the university.
That's so fun. Oh, last time I was at a football game was November. It was Giants Packers, and I was being a menace, but I was not asked to leave. Anytime the Packers did something good, because it was at MetLife, I was running up and down the aisles, high-fiving the Packers.
I wasn't asked to leave. I was forced. Like if they asked, I would have been like, no, can I stay? But no, they didn't. They didn't ask. It was more like, no, you got to go, bro.
It was more like, yeah, you're out, and we're done. We have a question from a salty Giants fan. Shoop, was Saquon a snake back in Penn State, or was he
A
cool?
snake? No, Saquon was no. I will never Saquon. I will never speak ill of. Like that dude was one of the nicest people I've ever been around. Like you see a lot in the media talk about how he's a really good, genuine guy. I know a lot of Giants fans aren't a fan of him for whatever. I understand why, but no, Saquon is far from a snake. Saquon is a real dude, and I haven't talked to him in 5 or 6 years, however long it's been since we played with each other. But I'm sure if I saw him out at the bar or wherever we're at, we'd chop it up. Nah, that Saquon is a good guy, and I think he's one of the best athletes I've ever been around, for sure.
He was draft class of 2017, right?
20, yeah, it would have been after my junior season, so that would have been after 2017 season. So I think he got drafted in 2018 though,
Oh,
because he played in the Fiesta Bowl. Yeah, the 2017 season we went to the Fiesta Bowl. He played in the Fiesta Bowl. But shout out to him for playing in the. You hear nowadays all these guys sitting out bowl games. I remember it came up, and he was just like, "No, I'm playing." Like that was. I always thought. I mean, that was before everyone was kind of sitting out if you weren't playing in the playoffs. But
yeah, that was
kind of right around the first year. I think Christian McCaffrey decided he was sitting out of his bowl game, and I just remember Saquon be like, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not sitting out." Like I think they had to like force him out of the game when they took him. Like if they took him out to put in Miles, like which I always respect, and that's stuff I respect. I mean,
play with your boys, yeah,
for sure.
It's insane, yeah. Okay, I thought, yeah, because he was the same class as Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold, and yeah, interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of salty Giants fans with Saquon Barkley, but I mean, the guy left for 2,000 yards, won a Super Bowl. He wasn't going to do that with the Giants, and he wanted to stay local for his family, so.
Yeah, no, I'm sure Philly. I mean, I'm sure he's more than happy to be playing for Philly. Like, obviously, last year they won a Super Bowl. I mean, this year I'm sure they would have liked to repeat, but I think he's very happy with this decision, and I think going back to Pennsylvania meant a lot to him and his family and the Pennsylvania community, the Philadelphia community.
Yeah, but that very understanding Giants fan base, they're not understanding. They're not understanding at all. But,
No, they're bad. They're bad.
They're probably top 5 worst fan base, top 3.
Vols fans.
Well, I was talking about pro football, but not just in general.
Okay, true. Then if we're just talking pro football, then Giants fans, I'd say, are probably. I mean, I would even argue Eagles fans are.
Oh, Eagles fans are top 3.
Eagles fans might be up there too, but I mean, I know a lot of people will say Patriots fans. I know a lot of people will say Cowboys, of course. Yeah, that whole division is pretty. The NFC East has got some rough fan bases, but I guess they're just passionate, man. They just love ball.
The Jets fan base is pretty rough too, but they're all. But I give the Jets fans a bit of a
Jets franchise is pretty rough. Let's just be
they're miserable. That they're worse for other reasons.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
they're just miserable. Again, another salty Giants fan. Reminder: this is the last day of calling the Eagles the reigning Super Bowl champions. They still got the ring, man.
Yeah.
What, 2 in the last 10 years?
Not that's true statement, at least. I'll give him that.
Yeah. And I did want to ask you, because you mentioned him, Diego Pavia. What do you think about him? You think he's going to do well in the NFL?
Dog. I think winners win, man, and I think ballers ball. I mean, I think Diego Pavia was he was the definition of a winner and a gamer. I mean, you look at him, and I think it just came out. His official height was 5'9" or whatever. Yeah. He's not your prototypical size of an NFL quarterback, but he's got the intangibles that you want in a guy. You want in the leader of your program or the leader of your franchise. So I'm not. It depends where he gets drafted to, man. If he goes to the Jets, that's going to be a tough road for him. But I think people probably thought it was a tough road for him to go to Vanderbilt. He turned Vanderbilt into one of the top teams in the SEC, so who knows what he could do for any NFL team that takes a chance on him.
I could see him. He's kind of like a Baker Mayfield. He's scrappy.
Baker Mayfield, kind of like a Kyler Murray. Yep.
Mayfield is he's one of the best leaders in football, in my opinion, because there are dudes out there, like your what's a good example? I don't even know. Josh Allen's, Patrick Mahomes, they are leaders, but they will. But once a fight breaks out, they're like, nope, I'm not getting involved in that. No, no, no. Baker Mayfield will be in the middle of that thing, swinging.
Yeah,
He
Baker's
just
gonna go
doesn't
down.
care.
He's got that dog in him. That's what I'm saying. Diego's got that dog in him, man. He's a gamer. He's a baller. I could see him getting scrappy. I mean, he'd go out there and he'd throw lead blocks on jet sweeps. I mean, he's just fun to watch, man. Like he's really fun. I know he's a little cocky, but I mean that's kind of what you gotta have. Like when you're counted out so often, you gotta have that play with that chip on your shoulder and play with that confidence.
I was just about to say, dude's got like a massive chip on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Ryan says Diego Pavia is a true heel.
I've seen a lot of people say when his football career is over, he's got to step over into wrestling, which is cool. But I mean, I think he's a great quarterback. He couldn't touch me in the ring. Like,
of course.
Yeah, no, he's a heck of a quarterback. But if he decided to get over to wrestling, he's got to work himself up. He got to start. I don't know wherever he's going to start out at, but he got to work himself up to get onto Tyler Shoop's level. No.
Hey, everybody needs a heel manager every now and again.
I'm sure. Yeah, he could. Yeah,
he could definitely be like because it get physical every so often.
Oh, I'm sure he'd be a great wrestler, but he got to work himself up to get onto my level. I mean,
he's a great football player, but wrestling he probably needs some work.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. So yeah, how do I put this gingerly? All right, I'll just come out and say it. WWE and AEW. You need to sign my boy. I know you're listening. I know you're watching. Heck, TNA even. Do they still sign people?
I believe so. If they do,
you gotta sign my boy.
This
boy, next up and coming thing. I don't even know if you're up and coming anymore. You're here.
I would say yes. That's the thing. That's the cool thing about wrestling is I feel like I'm 3 years in, a little over or about to be 3 years in. But yeah, I'm still up and coming because I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not I'm not a household name in wrestling. Like I'm still fresh. If I pop up on television on AEW or WWE, any of their Evolve, NXT, AEW, Collision, Ring of Honor, anything, I'm still fresh. Like I might not be, I'm 28 years old, so I'm not like a young kid anymore, but I'm still fresh and I still could bring something new to a brand, and I'm still in better shape and a better athlete and more conditioned than I was when I was playing Division I football. So that's what's most impressive to me is guys start to kind of dwindle down. I'm still trending upward, and that's what wrestling is about which way you're trending. There's some guys that are going up, some guys that are just staying where they're at, and then there's some guys you can see just physically how they carry themselves. They're going downwards. I can continue to rise up, and that's part of being committed to the routine. I'm trending upwards, and I like where things are going for me.
There you go. Yeah, the future is very, very bright. I mean, I look at guys like Braun Breaker. It's just we see the direction he's going.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after the Rumble, that was a little bit of a rough spot, but it had to be done, in my opinion. We see where he's going, and it's just like, man, this I say kid because he's what 26.
He's probably about. I think he's 27, 28. He's right around my age. Yep.
Probably around your age, and I'm just like, they're gonna strap a rocket to this kid soon, and it's just he's gonna take off, and it's crazy.
He's a beast, man. Yeah, he's a beast. I look at a lot of guys like that, like him, like Dom Mysterio, like Austin Theory. I mean, even Logan Paul, like as guys like, I mean, that's who I'm watching. I'm like, okay, in 5-10 years, when I finally get my opportunity on the biggest stage, whenever that may be, like that, can I hold up against them? And I'm more than like a year or two, maybe when you were interviewing me, maybe I didn't feel like I was ready yet. I'm more than confident now that I can hang with anybody in professional wrestling right now on national television, not on national television, top indie guys. Like I feel like that is one of my strengths is that there's nobody that I back down to, and there's nobody that I can't go in the ring and go toe to toe with anymore.
I love it. Yeah, you really are coming along, and just don't put me on your training regimen because.
Oh yeah, I mean everyone's got a routine. Mine's just a little bit hotter than everybody else's. Everyone's got their routine.
Listen,
that's the thing.
Listen, my age will begin with a 3 in about a month. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we're past those days. I'm a slow pitch softball player kind of guy now. Just
everyone's got their thing.
Don't ask me to take a bump.
Just commit to it.
Just don't ask me to take a bump. So I'm gonna ask you a question about what we saw about 8 days ago. Who was the masked man? Who do you think?
At the Royal Rumble,
Yes, who attacked
uh,
Stormbreaker?
I'll tell you what, it wasn't me. I never. I didn't go to Saudi. I did not make the trip
Or
out to
was
Saudi
it?
Arabia. I was actually watching that live on our jumbotron at the One Fall Arena in McDonough. Awesome. We got this huge jumbotron. One Fall is the one of the promotions that I'm on right now in Georgia, and we just restarted up about a year ago. Ran by QT Marshall and me, and our champion Brady Booker. We just did some training in the morning in the ring. We got in there. We watched the Royal Rumble on the jumbotron. It was awesome. Conrad Thompson had his Top Guy weekend going on there. But to answer your question, who do I think that was? Jake Paul.
What? Really?
I don't know. Sure.
Oh, okay, that sounds like a legit guess. That sounds
Yeah, no,
legit.
it is a legit guess. Sure, it's Jake Paul.
Why do you think Jake Paul?
Because Logan sent him out there.
This is the first
Hey man,
time
I think Logan is one of the top athletes and one of the most legit guys in professional wrestling right now. Biggest stars. And I think, but someone was asking if Saquon's a bit of a snake. I think Logan might be a little bit of a snake if we're being honest. And I don't know. I think he made a couple calls. I think he got his brother flown in last minute. Got him flown out real quick. I don't know. I don't know.
Huh.
I wish I was keeping up more. I'm gonna be honest. I wish I was keeping up more with what's going on television. But I'm so locked in on myself right now and everything I got going on that sometimes I just got tunnel vision, and I'm like, I keep tabs on what everyone's doing, seeing who the top guys are, seeing what I got to compete with. But I'm not as locked in on why they're doing that or what's going on exactly.
Okay, the Jake Paul thing. That's interesting. Huh.
Jake Paul. Sure.
Because we know Theory's pulling the double agent thing. He has to be. But for Logan Paul to call his brother in, it's interesting. The dude did have a beard. Or at least we saw the beard. Now, I'm just going to be honest. I see a little beard on you, so... Sure, he's not out on you just yet.
Nah, I told you I was at the One Fall Arena in McDonough, Georgia, watching it on a nice big jumbotron.
You can tell me whatever you want. That doesn't mean I have to believe you.
If I was out in Saudi Arabia, I have a little bit better tan right now than this one. I don't know. Is it hot there right now? I don't know.
In Saudi Arabia, probably. I think it's hot all year round. I can tell you where it's not hot. New Jersey.
Oof, it's not hot in Tennessee right now, man. It's been hell.
What's the temperature you got?
Oof, right now
Ballpark.
it's probably the last week it was in the 20s and the teens all week. Right now, I'm
Okay.
look, 24 right now, so it's not much warmer.
When I left
I
work,
haven't even gone outside yet. I'm about to go hit the gym after this call.
yeah, when I left work last night, 7 degrees. 7. It's not winter anymore. This is just pure harassment at this point.
Sucks.
Now wait, how badly did you guys get hit? Not last week.
Knoxville, we were very fortunate. Nashville definitely got hit bad, and a lot of the Southeast really got hit bad. Knoxville was very fortunate. We got very heavy rain, a little bit of ice, but no, there was not a ton of issue here. This past weekend, I was down, like I said, I wasn't in Saudi Arabia. I was in Atlanta, Georgia, McDonough, Georgia.
Right.
We actually got lucky as there because I feel like it went right. Everything southeast of Atlanta avoided all the snow. So I haven't had a real bad snow this year, but it's just been cold as hell, man.
Yeah, we got like a foot to like 14 inches. What was that? Like, I think that was conference championship weekend. So two weekends ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like I'm so like I want to get out there and golf. I want to play softball. Like I'm so done with this snow. I'm actually going to the batting cages after this indoors. Don't worry.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. I mean, outdoors would make me a little tougher. If we could practice in this weather, we could beat anybody. But I'm just not No.
No. Go down to Florida. You guys should do your spring training down in Florida, like the big leagues.
I'll
What
have
are you guys
I'll have
doing
to
up there?
I don't run the team, so I'll have to bring that up to the guy that runs his team.
It
If it's on his
might
dime,
be a
I'm down.
budget thing. Might be a budget thing that causing an
He's
issue
got
there. But
money, I
yeah,
think.
okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know. But speaking of New Jersey, listen, I've been waiting for you to come out my way.
Oh,
Come on. What are we doing? You're always in Georgia. You're always
I'm
in
in Georgia all the
Tennessee.
time. I'm in Nashville all the time. I'm very excited. It's not announced yet, but I'm heading back up to New England. Work a couple of promotions that I've worked there in the past. Make a return there. Going out to Vegas for Mania Week. I don't have anything scheduled in Jersey, New York. I would love to though. I mean, any promoters up there, whether it's GCW, Hog, I know are the two of the big ones in Jersey and New York. I would love to
Wrestle
come
Pro.
wrestle up. Give me the best they got. I think I can show out. I think I'll show up looking like a professional, looking like an athlete. And I think by the end of the night, people are going to be talking about me. And if they're not yelling, Hada, then I didn't do my job. But I haven't been to a place, I haven't been to a territory yet that I left and people weren't asking for me to come back. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, GCW, Wrestle Pro, and you're going to be out in Vegas. I've already sent a message to my boy who's going out there. I'm like, be on the lookout for him
heck yeah.
because right now you just have the Wednesday show.
I'll be working CCW, Coastal Championship Wrestling. They're based out of Florida. We run in Nashville as well. They got a big show Wednesday, April 15th out in Vegas. They haven't announced my matchup yet, but I hope I get one of them Florida guys because I'm so sick of them talking like they're the A show. But in Nashville, that's where that's who CCW runs through. We run through Nashville. That's where the big dogs are at. That's who's putting in the work. Florida's just getting handed. They're getting babied down there. We're doing all this stuff on our own up in Nashville. We are the A show. And anyone who comes and sees us, they leave and they're like, those are the top guys in CCW.
I like it. So yeah, I mean, if you are going to WrestleMania, I don't know how long you would be there, but if you're there Wednesday night in Las Vegas, go check out my boy.
Say what's up.
I unfortunately will not be out there, but you know, if I can send somebody out there to scout you out, hopefully my boy can get to you. Or now, are you there the whole weekend, or are you
I'll be
just there the
there
one night?
Wednesday. I'll get there Wednesday morning. I'm leaving like Saturday at midnight. So I don't
Okay.
have plans currently to go to WrestleMania, or I don't have any other dates or shows booked yet. I'll definitely pull up at a couple. You never know. So I'm pretty excited to go out there, meet some people, have some fun, and most importantly, represent for Nashville at that CCW show on Wednesday night.
WrestleMania is always a fun weekend, especially when you go. Because I went in Dallas and LA, and it was just like you get to. There's always something going on, you know. Always
Yeah, no, it's
some
super cool.
events.
I went to the COVID WrestleMania. It was Tampa 2021, I guess. So
Yeah.
it's still cool. It wasn't exactly popping like I imagined it will be in Vegas because that was still a lot of COVID restrictions. We couldn't even sit. There was like a empty seat in between everybody at this Mania still. So this will be super cool to be there that weekend. I'm excited to see everything going on, meet everyone, kind of network and get my brand out there out west because I haven't been out west since February of last year. The only time I had ever done any wrestling out there was in Sacramento.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, like I said, if you're out in Vegas Mania weekend, that's the weekend of the 18th and 19th. But
Yep,
you know,
15th is Wednesday, so yeah, 18th,
yeah.
19th,
So
I believe
I
is
was just about
Saturday,
to say
Sunday.
some people get out there a few days earlier. Go be on the lookout for my boy. Don't bum rush him. He might get a little startled.
Oh, you can, no. You can bum rush me all you want.
Well,
just don't get mad if I yell at you and tell you to piss off.
Listen, I don't want to have him report back to me and be like, "How did you get in my hotel room?" I don't want to hear that. That's
don't come in my hotel room. That'd be weird.
yeah, but Bobby said to come find you. Yeah, not in my hotel room. Don't be knocking on my door. So that's stuff we don't want to hear about. But if you run into him on the street, you know, it's fair
Say
game.
what's up.
That's my
Buy me a
opinion.
drink. Buy me a drink.
There you go.
Or two.
Give him some money to gamble. I don't know if you gamble like that.
A little bit again. We'll see. We'll see about there. See how I'm feeling. See if I got the hot hand.
Listen, I was in Vegas in October, and I don't know why I didn't expect this, but I was walking through the airport and there were just slots right there, and I was like, wow.
Yep, no, they'll get you. I believe last time I was in Vegas, as a couple of years ago. I was with my dad, and we didn't win shit all week, but I think we won like $225 at the slot at the airport on the last afternoon. So,
Hey, I mean, going out of Vegas with a win, that's not
yeah,
bad.
so I guess
Usually,
I'm right now. I'm on a win streak, I guess. So when I go back in there, I'm up already. So
yeah, I actually won pretty big on the college national championship a few weeks ago. I had no idea I won. I just put my name in a box and prayed for it. And if that final drive, do you remember when Indiana got down? They were in the red zone and it was like 2nd and 1,
yeah,
and all they
yeah.
had to do was get 1 yard and it was over.
Uh huh.
They kicked the field goal. That's what got me the win. So if
Oh,
they
you
would have
needed
got
it.
the yard, I would have lost.
I got you. Okay,
It's
awesome. There you go.
like the guy Venmoed me, and I was like, I thought he was drunk. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, you won. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Because
There you go.
I was like,
Shout
did
out
you get
Mendoza.
drunk?
Shout out the Hoosiers. Shout out Signetti.
That
Good call
was
there.
what a wild run. And as an Oklahoma fan, I really wanted to beat Bama because I was like, we can take Indiana. I don't think we could have, truthfully.
Indiana was awesome, man. I mean Mendoza was awesome. I talked about playing 3 fantasy football teams this year. I had one first time ever I played college fantasy football, and I had Cooper and Elijah Surratt, the 2 of their best receivers. So I followed Indiana a lot this year. Yeah, I played college
Wait,
fantasy football. I'm that much of a psycho when it
how
comes
did
to fantasy.
what is it like somebody that just like draws up the points or how
I bet. Take a guess. Take a guess who is the commissioner of this inaugural season.
you?
Nope.
Oh, I think I have an idea. Does his first name begin with an S? Yep.
Scotty.
Yep. As soon as
Man,
it
Scotty,
clicked in my head, I'm like, yep.
this man, Scotty, I want to shout out to him because I think he spent like 5 nights just as a commissioner making up a rule book for this entire league. How we did our draft, we did like a what's it called? An auction with the top 10 players, and then we had a full auction with every like where you could just recruit and sign your own play. Man, it's a separate episode just to break down how we set up this league. Shout out to Scotty. It was so much fun. I can't wait for this season. I came in 3rd place in this league, so I got my money back. But
Okay.
yeah, no, next year I'm coming for that natty. I had Pavia was my starting quarterback, man, my QB1. I had a fun year following college football this year, playing college fantasy football. It was more fun than I ever had playing NFL fantasy because it's just a different game, different strategic move, like going off starting guys playing. If they're playing like a 1AA team or FCS team coming in, they're only going to play quarter and a half. So do you want to start them or do you want to play the guy who's playing another SEC team who's going to be playing the whole game, but it's going to be a little bit tougher matchup. So that is just interesting and different than playing NFL where you just know who you're going to start every single week because of where you drafted them. So
That's fascinating because
it was awesome. I think we got a slot in the league because I know one guy who quit. So if you got to hit up Scotty, we might have there might be strong. You might have to give a presentation in front of all the other GMs and your coaches. So we might put the pressure on you, but
honestly, I think because I work Saturdays, unfortunately, so that dwindles my college football watching. I think I would like hand the reins over to my brother and be like, "This is all you," because he's more of a college fan than I am, and I'm more of a pro fan than he is. So I'd be like, "Listen, this is all you. Don't take any Rutgers guys, and yeah, just go from there."
That's awesome.
Take John Mateer and yeah,
Mateer's coming back, right? Mateer's got
yes, he is.
Yeah, that's
Satania's coming back. Mateer's coming back.
He's a good receiver.
The kicker is coming back. Sandell. Yeah, I was blanking on the name for a minute. That's interesting though, because I don't know if I may have told you this. I run a fantasy wrestling league.
I think you did mention that a couple of times ago that I was on here. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I understand where Scotty's pain is because like to get this thing off the ground, it was like, and this was 8 years ago now at this point, but it's like you got to think of like every possible rule, and it's wrestling. Awesome. Yeah, it's wrestling. It's not always clear cut, so it's like.
Yeah, no, that would definitely stress me out too. But I'd be interested. I'd honestly be interested in that. I think I would pick myself first. I don't even know if I'm eligible for your draft, but I would be. I should be everyone's first round pick in fantasy wrestling.
So
I got the combine numbers to back it up.
Listen, we count WWE and AEW, but I mean, if we start counting indie promotions,
I was gonna say, if you counted AEW, then I actually might have the worst.
well, you don't get minus points for losses, thankfully.
Okay, thank God. Okay. I say shit.
If we started doing that, that'd be a lot more work on my end because like I got to do the points by hand. So
Right.
like,
Yeah, imagine. Yeah. That's
it's
cool though.
like
That's awesome.
like Raw, a notebook and pen. All right, Braun Breaker did this. Seth Rollins did this. It's like
That is
and-
interesting. That is really cool, actually. I really do kind of dig that,
Yeah.
and I like the creativity there.
I'll have to send you the draft board. It was just
Yeah,
like
please. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Like, if you got like a rule book or something, I'm interested to see that.
yeah, literally I've made all the rules are from me, like directly from me. The only thing I stole was the scoring system. I found it somewhere online. But
Okay.
everything else is like my
That's
brain.
awesome.
Yeah, my
I totally dig
brainchild.
that. I think that's awesome. I love stuff like that. Seriously.
What did I take first round? I can't even remember. Oh, Seth. But
Seth,
I
that's a
did.
good-
I did it
Well,
knowing he'll be back by
yeah, I was
Mania.
gonna-
So
When did you draft?
end of December.
Oh, okay. So it goes for the entire like calendar
So
year.
yeah, we go from pretty much World's End to
Right.
Survivor Series.
That's awesome. That's
'Cause
so
it's
cool,
like-
dude.
It's like there's no off season in wrestling.
No,
You know,
that December kind of that lull of a couple 3 weeks is that makes sense. That's awesome.
and we pretty much get going when the fantasy football playoffs are over. So like, it fills
Yeah.
that void,
Mhm.
and then like our playoffs start when fantasy football starts. So it's like, yeah.
That's awesome.
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find a championship win there in about 4 years. So
Okay. Well, maybe this will be the year. Seth will be back soon.
2022.
That's what you want to know. That's what you want to
Uh,
know. It is in the mask because you're crossing your fingers. You're hoping it's Seth. Maybe I knew something. If it's gonna be, is my top pick gonna be back? Is my pick gonna be back?
I didn't think it was him. I was like, I think it's too early, and like, God forbid they like have him do something and he messes up his shoulder doing a routine thing. It's like,
Mhm. I saw him
Really?
say he doesn't need his shoulder to do a stomp though, which is
yeah,
true.
but God forbid, and to
Yeah,
travel
God,
all
right.
the way over there. Yeah, I got Jacob Fatu on my team.
That's a solid pick right there.
That was my second round pick. For my AEW guys, I Claudio and Orange Cassidy are in my top two. Actually, no,
Orange.
I love Orange Cassidy.
He's gonna be on a show. He'll be on a one fall show down in Georgia with us in about a month. We got a big show in Rome, Georgia, right outside Atlanta.
I love
It'll
it.
be awesome. He's gonna be in a mixed tag match. It's gonna be super cool. Super cool.
The character work that man pulls, and I've met him. It's
Yeah.
just so funny. Like with the little kids, he'll like rest his arms on their heads because he's just
Yep.
so lazy. And then with
Just
me,
a
he
chill
like
dude, man.
yeah, he just put his arm on my shoulder, and I'm walking away, and he's like, "Oh, what's your name?" And I'm like, "Oh, Bobby." And he goes, "Oh, okay, I'm Orange Cassidy." I'm like,
He's a chill guy, just a chill guy who goes out and kicks people's ass and does it with his hands in his pockets.
yeah, I was just like, dude, it's the funniest thing. So my brother used to be a wrestling fan, but he is not anymore. He hasn't watched in years, but he absolutely loves Orange Cassidy. He thinks it's the most hysterical thing to watch this dude just do the slow super kicks, run the ropes with his hands in his pockets. My brother thinks it's hysterical. He's like, that's incredible.
But then out of nowhere, he'll turn it on sometimes and he'll fire up, and the dude can go. He's fast. He's a quick little athlete, man. He'll turn it on when you piss him off. When he switches that gear, man, he can still wrestle with the best.
I had my brother watch his match against Pac from Revolution 2020, I believe.
That's funny. I actually just watched him and Roddy Strong from the Revolution a couple days ago on the treadmill. But yeah.
So yeah, I showed it to my brother. And my brother's like, "Wait, this dude can actually like legit wrestle." I'm like, "Yeah, he's really good." And he's like, "Whoa!" He's like,
Yep.
"Okay, cool."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I made a sick waiver claim the other day because somebody got a little impatient and dropped Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh gosh.
So Bobby jumped on that one.
Wow, that's a good pick right there because just winning the belt in his first match. Yeah, and they'll feature him at least on you can do Collision, I gotta assume. Collision stats count.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
so
Of course,
yeah,
of
no, for
course,
sure.
man.
I think he's on Dynamite this week, but
Yeah, he's defending against
Fletcher, right?
Fletcher. Yeah, yeah, I
Yep.
saw that this morning or last night or something.
hmm Fletcher's
And
another
then
athlete guy who's right around kind of my age who's on the national stage right now, on the biggest stage everyone sees him. But man, I would love to get in there and mix it up with him and kind of show that I can hang with really the top guys in the world right now.
that that dude has muscles in places that some people don't even have places.
He's
It's
jacked. He's tall, man. He looks the part, man. They call him the proto star because that's what when you drop a professional wrestler, man. They're built like Kyle Fletcher, man. He can do all the moves too. The dude's a star, and I'm excited to one day mix it up with him.
it's like when he first debuted in AEW, I was like, okay, and then he came back, and I'm like, that's the
Talking about
same human
the
being.
trend. It's about the trend, man.
Yeah, I was like, it's like Captain America when before he gets transformed. It's like, wait,
hmm
this is the same person? What? Like what? I was like, so yeah, I jumped on the Champa thing and I got him. Thankfully, if with the way the waiver claim works is you got to text me if you want a waiver, and I usually give a 5 hour window. If nobody texts me in that 5 hour window, you get you get whoever you want. You know. So I had an idea that Champa was going to debut. So I put in the waiver at like 5 o'clock. Cause like, or no, I put it in like technically like 5:05. So I was like, if he doesn't show up on AEW, I can cancel it. No problem, you know, whatever. But he showed up. So it was like, that got the ball rolling.
hmm
And then people next morning were like, I'll take Champa. And I'm like, no, you won't.
Nope. There you go.
And thankfully, the guy I dropped is pretty useless right now. I love the dude, but he's just in that stupid El Grande Americano thing. Tyler Bate.
Okay, Tyler. I was gonna say I don't even know. I know they're. I apologize. I couldn't even tell you what their two gimmick names are, but I know they're both under the mask doing the Americano gimmick as well.
Don't apologize because I don't know either. I think it's Bravo and no, wait, because Graves said it the other night. Bravo is blue and I don't know. Bates in the blue gear though. I know that.
Okay. Yeah. No, Bate and Dunn are both awesome dudes too, man. And Kaiser and Gable. I mean, Kaiser and Gable. I think it's Kaiser and Gable under. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I think right. I mean, I don't know. You've
Yeah,
never
it's
seen them
definitely
massive.
Kaiser and Gable. People
know.
say it's not
Are you
Chad
sure?
Gable, but it is. It is.
Nah, Chad Gable is actually one of my favorite wrestlers. If we're being honest, I love Chad Gable. The dude's an athlete, man. He's
The height of the El Grande Americano was so funny. I will say that because it was just like Chad Gable would get ejected from ringside, and 2 minutes later, here comes El Grande Americano. It's like, no, we're not the same guy. It's like, all right, it's wrestling at its finest.
Actually my. I think that was my favorite. I'm trying to even think of who you remember or who did he wrestle last year at WrestleMania? Was it Penta? No,
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Was it Phoenix?
It was supposed to be Ray, but Ray got injured on the SmackDown before.
So did they put in Phoenix?
Yeah, and then it was.
I remember.
Yeah, and
I love
Grande
that. I
beat
love
him.
the old school. I loved when the idea of putting the thing in his the gimmick in his mask. I think it's awesome, man. I really like that, man. I know a lot of people weren't a fan of it at the time, but I think a lot of people it's grown on a lot of people.
So I don't like the Ludwig version of it, but like the Chad Gable when it was at its height, I was like, this is actually really fun.
And you getting those reactions down in Mexico, man, it's definitely popularized itself, and it's I think it's going to be a WrestleMania matchup maybe between those two.
Well, so yeah, probably. I did a Royal Rumble pool. Speaking of like betting and all that,
Nice.
And the thing is, you get 2 random entrants in each Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Now, completely random. You get the numbers, so you don't know who you got.
Yep.
So I had 12 and 13. Entrant number 12 was El Grande Americano, and I'm like, all right, fine. Let's get the comedy shtick out of the way. Let's have a serious contender enter at 13, like Roman Reigns. Well, here comes the second El Grande Americano. I just sat there and I'm like, I might as well just burned $20 because that's pretty much what I did to enter this competition. I run it too, and I'm getting yelled at by people who didn't win. And like
you rigged it yourself. Like, yeah, that's what you were gonna pick is 12.
yeah, like There's the one girl in it. She finished third in the women's, and and she had Obafemi in the men's, so she did pretty good. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I did the math. Obafemi lasted like 30 minutes.
Hmm.
The four people I had didn't even last Obafemi's time.
Sounds about right. Yeah, that's
I was
hilarious.
like, I had Lola Vice. She was in there like 4 minutes or something,
Uh-huh.
and then Asuka, and then the Grandes. I was like, you gotta be kidding me!
Wow.
Like, what is
Yeah, Royal
this?
Rumble pools are fun, man. I definitely done those in the past. I did not this year, but I have done those
Yeah.
in the past, man. Those do make those very fun to watch. Royal Rumble's fun to watch in general. I watched
Oh my,
the
yeah.
'92 Royal Rumble yesterday just for shits and
Wow.
gigs.
Yeah. Yeah, I was I always love the Rumble. It's like my favorite. It's one of my favorite days of the year, truthfully, because it's just like you never know who's coming out of the curtain.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah,
So
they've
super
dwindled
excited.
down on the surprises in the last few years, but
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely been mostly guys. I mean, they brought a couple AAA guys, and then Powerhouse Hobbs. Was Royce Keys is his last
yeah,
name.
Royce
Keys is his
Keys.
last name.
That one shocked me. I
Hmm.
was like, because I stayed off. I always stay off social media the days leading up to the Rumble. I didn't even watch SmackDown because I wanted to be genuinely surprised. And his name popped up. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Hmm.
I was like, good for him.
No, I met him a couple times when I was able to do some stuff at AEW, and he was always one of the nicest guys. I mean, he always seemed like a very good dude. I was everyone seemed very happy for him when he was debuted over there. So you love to see that stuff in this
Yeah.
sport.
Yeah, good for. I mean, it's like I swear the biggest guys, like muscles, size wise, are like the nicest guys. Like
He's
Wardlow.
jacked, man.
Wardlow. If you look at Wardlow, you're like, that's a mean looking dude. But you talk
Hmm.
to him
Yeah.
genuinely. Like I remember looking at him in the face, and his one eye was just red. And I'm like, dude, are you good? And he goes, you should have seen the other guy. I'm like,
That's
okay.
awesome. That's
I'm
awesome.
like, I know you're half joking, but I also kind of believe you. Like,
That guy's a beast. I have not yet met him or crossed paths with him, but yeah, no,
that's
he's a bad dude, man.
when I walked by him, I'm just like, whoa, that's a big, big man.
Yep.
Like Drew McIntyre, I got
McIntyre's
in there.
massive, dude. Yeah.
I got in there, and I'm like, ah. Like, wow,
Yeah,
okay.
no, McIntyre is one of the biggest, most jacked guys I've ever been around for sure. That's
And
why he's WWE champion right now.
yep, and I'm so happy for him. And genuinely a nice dude too. I only got a few, like 30 seconds with him at most, but you could tell. Like I told him I was at, because I was in California when I met him, and I
Hmm.
told him I was at the Rumble when he won in Houston, and he was just like, "Whoa, like thank you so much." Like you could tell it meant
Meant
something
some
to him,
for sure.
and I
It
was just
truly
like,
does.
and he doesn't even know I came from Jersey, so it was like.
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, that's cool. All right, we got a few comments. Pavi, I saw that one. About we need a Bobby's Breakdown League. Oh, I think like college football or wrestling. Well, we already have that. Yeah.
I'd be the first round pick of that league too. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find the championship. And Orange Cassidy equals the Ryan Gosling of wrestling. I think Orange Cassidy is just the
Are they
Orange
saying they look
Cassidy.
alike, or yeah? As you say, like, is he trying to say they
I guess they kind of look alike with the
like? I was to
glasses and
say
the
I could
hair.
see like Ryan Gosling playing. I don't know. I don't know.
TV
I don't get
movie,
that comparison,
Orange
but
Cassidy.
whatever.
But yeah, like I finished in third in 2023, third in 2024, and I finally got back to the finals last year and I lost. That was
Teacher's
and
character though.
you know, because Survivor Series we give out more points for the big shows like
Right.
Survivor Series, SummerSlam,
Hmm.
WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, and same thing with AEW. He had, and let's see if how well you can remember Survivor Series. He had Dominic Mysterio.
Beat
Who
Cena,
else?
right?
Yeah, beat Cena. He had Roman Reigns,
Was he
who
in the War Games?
well, yeah, he was in War Game. Wait, let me go back because he like demolished me on the final day. Like it was just like it wasn't even close. Like he ended up winning by like 200 points. Like I was down by like 30 heading into the day, and then he just like demolished me. I'm pulling it up right now. Okay, Dominic Mysterio. Oh, Charlotte Flair, War Games winner. Alexa Bliss, War Games winner. So that right there is like
Yeah,
150 points.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh, and Nikki Bella wrestled at Survivor Series, and she gets points for being a part timer. So that's 10 points right there. And I think I
wow.
pulled. I had Braun
yourself with that.
Breaker. Yeah, I had Braun Breaker, but like, there's only so much he can do when it's 1 against 4. So it's just like, yeah. I mean, I won $100, so it could always be worse. But
Could
like,
always be worse. I didn't lose any money in fantasy this year. I got all my money, but actually it was plus
lucky.
110 with what I got. So this is a
lucky
win.
you. With all the gambling I did and the winning of the national championship, I think I definitely ended up on the positive side. But for a while, it was like, ooh, not great. Not great at all. Who do you think is going to be first pick in fantasy next year? Football.
Ooh,
Who would you take?
Jameer Gibbs. JSN or Jameer Gibbs.
I was thinking JSN. That dude is crazy.
I would say JSN or Jameer Gibbs would be who I would look. I mean, Bijan and Saquon, I feel like are always going to be safe picks. Jamar Chase is always a safe pick, but I'd say JSN and Jameer Gibbs would be my 1 and 2.
Bijan, I think Bijan or JSN I'd go. I will never touch Christian McCaffrey again. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Twice I had him. Take a guess what 2 years they were.
Is that the year he tore his Achilles and the year he tore his with an ACL? Yeah.
Both years. And I'm just like, I'm never taking this dude again. And of course, I stayed away from him this year. Amazing season. Yeah. But if I would have taken him, it wouldn't have been that way.
Yeah, he's the one guy who stayed healthy.
Yeah, it was just like, because like last year, what was it? Last year, I was playing my mother, and I needed 8 points on a Monday night game. Monday night week 1 against the Jets from Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey was going to get 8 points. Let's be real.
Points, yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, Christian McCaffrey's out," and I'm like, "What am I going to do?" So I tried to pick up Juszczyk, but then all my guys played, so I can't.
So you couldn't drop anyone. Yep.
And I would have had to drop Christian McCaffrey. Now, long run, I could have probably gotten away with it, but in the moment, you're not thinking of drafting or dropping the guy you took first overall.
No, I understand. Yeah,
so I was just like, well, I got to take this L. Yeah, unfortunate, man. But all right, we are towards the end here. Do you have anything besides Pro Wrestling Tees? But if you want to plug that again, definitely can. Any shows you want to promote? Things you want to promote? Projects in the works?
A big show, but my two home promotions that I'm calling right now. One Fall Wrestling down in Georgia, which I talked about. We run every week. We're in a different town in Georgia. We're running at bars, gyms, rec centers. We've got a ton of different venues. We got a ton of talent on that show. That'll be, I mean, the main goal of that show is showcasing. We got Jay Lethal, Billy Gunn, QT Marshall at the top, but another goal of theirs is to showcase the guys that they feel are going to be the future of professional wrestling, future guys that you'll see on television. So you see guys like myself. Brady Booker's our champion right now. Elijah Drago, who is the Ukrainian sensation, who's an absolute freak. I've been in locker rooms with Saquon Barkley, Micah Parsons. Elijah Drago is right up there with freak athletes that I've been around and shared the ring with, shared the stage with. So I want to shout out One Fall Wrestling. Awesome show down in Georgia. And then Coastal Championship Wrestling as well. We're in they're Florida based, but we run in Nashville. It's already talking about how they kind of treat Nashville like we're the B show. But last past month, I think we showed why we're the top brand in CCW. And then February 21st, we rerun it back. I'm taking on Jake Painter, who's another Nashville guy. He's done some stuff with TNA. We're gonna have a heck of a match. He's a backbreaking artist, but I'd like for him to try to snap these traps, these lats, and this shredded back. No, I can't even show you right now, but I'd love for him to try. This is going to be his greatest masterpiece yet. He got no shot.
Did you see that on the screen or no?
No, I haven't.
So for whatever reason, it translated to you doing this as to giving a thumbs down. So as you were flexing, it gave you a thumbs down. I don't know why. Oh, because maybe you went like that. Yeah, it had.
I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know.
But like as you were flexing, YouTube was like, nope.
That's hilarious.
I was like, that's really good. All right. Yeah. So I'm booking you. I'm going to try and book you now. I definitely want to have you on before your Mania weekend show or Mania week show. So
anytime, man.
We'll look at that Sunday before.
Yeah.
I think that's the 12th.
It'll be the 12th, I believe. Correct.
Yeah, because you said if it's the 15th, your show, that would definitely be or the 12th or close to it. All right, yeah, for sure. Well, I think I have softball that day, but we could do it, 12 p.m.
What you gotta do, man?
Yeah, no. Yeah, buddy, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you, man. Thank you for giving me this time.
Of
Fun
course.
talk. I'm glad we caught up finally. It's long overdue, like you said.
Yeah, and hold me to before Mania week.
I got you, man. For sure.
Hold me
I'd
to
love
it.
to come back on here. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because that's a big one we got to promote and we got to handle that. So, but until next time, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Plenty more content coming, folks. Thank you again to Tyler Shoop for coming on. Friend of the channel, friend in real life, good dude. On the way up, and he said, like he said, it's all about the way you're trending, and I like
about
that.
the trend. Stay committed. Everyone's got their routine. Stay committed to whatever you do. Do it as hard as you can.
And go check him out. Go check out his pro wrestling tees. Go follow him on Instagram. And yeah, until next time, everybody, say goodbye to Tyler Shoop. And I am Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns. And we will see you guys in the next one. Later.
Bobby's Breakdowns, where knowledge grows. Entertaining us all with the excitement flows. From films to wrestling, he's the pro.